Hey everyone, Simon here from Top Tennis Training, and in this video we're going to do a myth buster, which is that you shouldn't be reaching the trophy position on your serve. Now, what exactly is the trophy position? Now, if we think about the throwing mechanics, if I want to throw this ball as far as I can in a straight line, I'd reach a position similar to this. So my throwing hand would be at about a 90-degree angle. My non-throwing hand, my left hand, will be pointing towards the target and helping me aim my throw. Now, if we go back to the throwing mechanics on the serve, this would be very much like the trophy position. Here my energy is now directed forwards, but on the serve, of course, our energy should be directed towards the contact point, the ball. So our shoulders, the alignment of the shoulders and the alignment of my non-hitting hand would change. Instead of being here, I now reach that position. And that's basically the trophy position on the serve. Now, we often get questions about the trophy position. Should you reach that position? How do you reach that position? Should you have a pause when you get in that position? And also, some other people are saying that their coaches are teaching them that they shouldn't get into that trophy position. Now, there's a big difference between reaching a position and stopping there. Just like on the forehand, when we teach the lag, we're not teaching players to get into that lag position and hold it there prior to then having contact. We're teaching them that you should get into that lag position, but it should be happening at very high speeds and it should be continuous. It shouldn't be like we're reaching that lag position, holding it there and then going through the contact point. It's a very different thing to actually reaching a position and stopping there. So there's a lot of confusion about that, and we're going to clear that up in this video. Now, when we're serving and we want more power, it's important that we have more racket head speed throughout the whole motion. Now, if I reach that trophy position, but I have a pause in that position, I've now broken the kinetic chain. So from the beginning of the serve, I'm building up racket head speed. It doesn't have to be super quick, but I'm building that momentum. And this is helping me later on in the swing to then accelerate the racket quickly. Now, I can get a lot of power from just this trophy position. However, there's a lot of stress. If I were to serve just from here, I'm now starting an explosive motion from that position. There's a lot of stress on my shoulder. So ideally, we want to reach that position, but we want to have that momentum being created from the start of the swing. If I now reach that position and stop, I've broken that kinetic chain, and now I have to restart. So it's like a sprint. If I want to sprint to the net and I get to the service line and stop, I then have to restart. So I'm building momentum all the way through the motion. And this is why the best servers, if you watch their motion, it's continuous. There aren't any breaks. You don't see them stopping in the trophy position for 1 or 2 seconds. Some pros will have a slight pause. And if this helps your serve, if you feel like you have more control on that motion, then you can stick with that. However, for most players, they benefit greatly from having that continuous motion. So they're reaching that position, but you don't have to stop. You can have it continuously going through that position. You're almost traveling through that zone. I want to reach this position, but I don't want to stop, because the longer I pause in that position, the more energy I'm losing and the more momentum I've broken. If I have it continuous, you'll notice now that I'm reaching that position, but I'm not stopping. Even if I do shadow serves, I'm reaching that position, but I'm going all the way through the motion without stopping. It's the same as in supination or pronation. You know that you want to do this motion, but just because you want to reach that position, you won't then go trophy position and then stop here prior to serving. You'll have that one continuous motion, and you're building up racket head speed from the start of the swing. And this is crucial if you want the maximum power on your serve. So it's that continuous motion that I want to feel that's going to give me the most power from the racket head speed that I'm building from the start of the swing. Now, some players will have a slight pause when they reach that trophy pose, some players like Stan Wawrinka. He'll reach that position and you'll notice that he'll pause just for a couple of milliseconds, but there's a slight delay. He's not going in and out of the trophy pose. Now if I break that kinetic chain, if I now stop in that trophy pose, you'll see a big difference here on the power and on that explosive motion that I'm creating from the legs. So right away I've lost about 30 or 40% of my pop, that power on the serve, just by having that pause in the trophy pose. You'll see that I'm reaching that trophy position, but I'm not stopping. The racket is traveling through that position. There's a big difference. So this is something that you have to work on to master. You have to reach that position, yes, but you don't have to reach that position and stop. It's one continuous swing helping me build that momentum and that racket head speed. Now something that will help you to feel that timing and also to have that continuous motion is the toss hit timing on your serve. So that toss hit rhythm is when I release the ball, so I'm doing the toss until the point of contact, the hit. If I have a big pause between that toss and hit, most likely I'm losing the motion somewhere and I'm having a break in the chain, and this will cause me to lose power. So if you see my toss hit timing here, toss, hit, there's a big pause between that toss and hit. Whereas on this faster motion, toss, hit, it's continuous, and it's that toss hit timing that's giving me the most explosive serve that I can have, because all my muscles are now working in the most explosive way. Now I can get quite a lot of power just from that trophy position, as you'll see here. Now even though I'm getting power, it's very much forced. Because I'm starting in that position, I now have to force the acceleration from that position, and this is causing a lot of stress on my shoulder and my elbow. So even though I'm getting power from that position, it's not effortless power. I'm very much forcing that position. I'm forcing the racket now to speed up, to accelerate from being in that trophy pose. The only way for me to generate that power is to now start the acceleration on the forward phase by almost using my muscles to initiate the swing. Whereas when we have that momentum from the start, it's like that pendulum effect. I'm coming down, I'm coming up, and I'm creating that momentum in the swing. If I have that pause, it's broken. If I have it continuous, that's when I can get the most power possible on my serve. Our brand new serve course, which is called the Serve Revolution, is now available. And if you want more help perfecting your serve, every single aspect of your serve, then click the link below, and there you can watch the free videos right away. Now in the first free video, we're going to cover the ball toss in great depth. We're going to show you exactly how to make your ball toss reliable and consistent, so that actually it helps your service motion rather than hinders it. In video number 2, we're going to help you get more consistency but also power on your serve. So if you want to watch those free videos, click the link under this video, and there you can sign up using your email, and we'll send you video number 1 straight away. So remember, you have to reach that trophy position if you want to have the maximum power on your serve. If I simply go into a racket drop position and wait here, there's going to be zero power compared to if I'm in that position. But I want to reach that position in a continuous motion. It doesn't mean that I have to stop when I get there. If I stop, I break the kinetic chain. If it's continuous, now I'm able to generate the maximum power from that position, because I've already built up momentum from the start of the swing. So if you've enjoyed this video and you want to learn more about the serve, watch the free videos from our new serve course, the Serve Revolution. You can click the link under this video. If you've enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below as well, and also subscribe to the channel, and make sure that you turn on the notification bell so you get our latest videos as soon as we release them. Signing off, Simon from TTT. All the best, guys. See you soon.